Hello friends, Alistair here from FaithWorks. I'd really love to share what's on our heart around what God is doing at the moment, because God seems to be at work in many, many ways. We're seeing obviously the people being drawn to Him who've never had any inkling about coming to faith or coming to church before. We're seeing baptisms, grand scale and small scale. We're seeing some of the people we're working with around homelessness and addiction and debt who are now coming, and because we've got the connections with churches, they're now coming into church. 3 got baptized this week over in Christchurch and are now being discipled through that church. And another guy we've been working with for 3 or so years now is in church and being discipled and helped to get to know Jesus. So there's lots going on, and indeed we're connecting up and sort of trying to help churches to be great as they open their doors in the Monday to Saturday sphere. So, providing practical action, yes, providing a community space where they can feel somebody knows my name, but also working together to say, how can we be more confident at praying with people and then saying to them, this is Jesus, can I introduce you to him? And it's beginning to happen more and more. But there's also this feeling that there's a lot going on in different places. There's the Light Up Dorset, there's Believing in Bournemouth, there's the Bear Grylls activity going on. And so we would love to try and work together to see how we can bring what God is doing, the harvest that God is bringing, into a little bit of a, I guess in our words, a good enough plan. Something which says right across the top, we want to see over these next 3 to 5 years, everyone in Dorset, in BCP, to have the chance to hear the gospel and have the chance to connect into a local Christian congregation. And under that, there may be some certain streams. So there may be a stream which is all about particular gospel mission type activity. The Light Up Dorset, the Bear Grylls stuff, all of that would fit in there. There might be a stream which is around community transformation, the Monday to Saturday stuff. That's being really confident as church that when we open our doors, we'll come alongside people, we can be praying with them and seeing them get to know the Lord who loves them. Maybe a youth stream, maybe it was a mental health friendly churches thing last week, maybe a mental health stream. So we're really aware that Teesside, who got all the churches in Teesside who were on the Light Up Dorset, who did the festival last year with them, they started by using the Gather movement model, which is one we really like, which starts to say, hey, how are we doing around here in terms of working together to see the kingdom come in our area? How are we doing on prayer? How are we doing on collaboration? How are we doing with partnerships with statutory authorities? And then taking it to the next level of saying, okay, let's see if we can get that plan. And it may be a plan across the whole of our area, across the whole of Dorset, but one that can then be sized down to Bournemouth or Poole, or sized down to Winton or Parkstone. And so not lots of bureaucracy, but just enough of a plan. We would love to work together around that with church leaders. And that's why we're sort of putting on some of these mini summits to try and help us get to know some of the Gather model. But if there's ways in which we can work together, we'd be so up for seeing how we can walk into the harvest field, which God is providing. Take care, God bless you, and hope to talk soon.